I have faith for Nintendo has for us. Stream mode. Because I gotta wait. Got a full screen to if that's the case. Probably would be better pitch quality. Hey, Kate, how you doing? First one in here. I'm not exactly sure whether to expect anyone in here or not to begin with, since it's the other page that I'm using. Glad to see you in here though. I suppose we should probably get rid of this little symbol. Tired. I'm in class, but it's easy stuff. So are you gonna actually be able to watch, or do you think you'll be just stuck catching whatever? Between class stuff going on. Really quick post channel here. Main page so that way people catch it. Like for some reason super quiet for no particular reason. Let's see if we can get a Q&A thing going though. Okay. I could definitely full screen this actually. I don't know whether that would look better or not. Probably would look better, but I don't know if I should bother or not. Is I guess the better. It's kind of weird to stream in the middle of the day. I haven't done this in a hot minute. Hello, Bree. Hello, Joseph. Welcome in. It'll be okay. I'm on my phone. Bree is on the TV. Interesting that they actually do a direct with lots of people working. They always do their E3 directs pretty early on in the day, specifically because of the fact that that's when a lot of coverage for stuff like that would happen. So I think they're doing it earlier in the day so that way companies can you know, what different websites, whether it's like Polygon or IGN or any of those other type of sites, can actually have time to write up an article and have it ready in a you know, a fairly reasonable time. So it's like people that can't catch it live right now will be able to catch all the hot stuff being said throughout the course of the day. And also they have all day to like, as the direct is going on, they're also just gonna be posting video. So like, this is very par for the course for their, specifically for their June like E3-ish style direct. I think new Mario Kart courses for sure. By Day of Dream, Mario Odyssey 2. Hopefully new Sega games and stuff. Maybe some Tears of the Kingdom DLC and small indie stuff. So I suppose this is the time to make my actual predictions. That way when people go back to watch the stream after the fact. I think we're going to see. So there's some rumors that there's a new 2D Mario game in the works. I think we're going to see Mario Maker 3, and I really hope it isn't true, and I'm hoping it's like a brand new experience. My biggest thing in fear is that we're going to get new Super Mario Brothers Switch. Like, we don't need a new Super Mario Brothers game. We want something new, actually new, not just the word new in it, but actually new. I also don't want to see Mario Maker 3 in all reality, just because I don't know. I just don't want to. I'm not ready for it. I want to wait till the next console for another Mario Maker game. But no, that doesn't mean we will. You know, you still may get it. Obviously, we're going to see some Pikmin 4 stuff. Pikmin 4 is dropping later today. Or later this month. They're going to be talking about that. Like, Pikmin 4 is probably going to take up like a good 5 minutes of the actual direct itself. Like a solid 5 minutes of gameplay. With another minute or two of talking, I think, anyway. There's the rumor that there's a new there's a SNES game that's getting a remake or a remaster of some sort. I think that they're going to be it's going to be something from Square Enix. I think it's going to be like they're going to do a pixel remaster is my guess. Obviously Mario Kart 8 booster courses, because like you don't not talk about booster courses. Chrono Trigger would be interesting. I mean, like, God knows they've completely ignored the Chrono series as a whole, mostly. That being said, we did get Chrono Cross, what, last year, or was it earlier this year? So, it's still possible. I saw the rumors about Mario Sluggers. Yeah, I could believe that. If we get Mario Sluggers instead of an adventure game for Mario, I'll be upset. But if we get both, I'll be happy. Just because, man, it's been like Mario Maker 2 was the last really like platform oriented Mario. I guess there's Mario and Rabbids as well. I'm sure they're going to show off. They're going to show off the Rayman DLC for Mario and Rabbids. They're going to show off Splatoon 3's DLC pack, which I'm excited to see. I think it's going to be very samey compared to Splatoon 2's DLC, but it was good, so I'd be happy with that. They're not going to do anything. Oh, I guess Bowser's Fury. It was an add-on to a re-release, but yeah, I guess that technically counts. But it was more of a small adventure. So, I guess if you just look right here. This way? Yeah. Look right here. You can see that it says Pikmin 4, so that's not ooh, what a prediction. Mainly focused on Nintendo Switch titles launching this year. So, seems like we're going to get stuff on specifically Nintendo Switch. That's going to be, well, obviously, that's releasing throughout the year. I wonder if they'll talk about the Mario Brothers movie and its success at all, like, you know, stroke their ego. That's always a possibility. I think there's going to be 3. I'm going to say, because this is effectively the E3 one, right? But I think there's actually going to be 3-ish major releases that they're going to talk about that we haven't heard of. Maybe a rumor, but like there's the new 2D Mario game. I think they're going to talk about like Mario 2 was announced. No, I think they're just going to talk about their Mario Brothers movie and how great it was. Like, you should definitely go pick up the movie. It's now available on DVD or whatever. I think they're going to talk about, yeah, the Mario 2 game that everyone's rumored about. I think they're going to announce Metroid Prime 2 remaster, maybe. And there's gonna be something else that's just really gonna shock people's socks. Like people are gonna be like, oh my god. I think they're also gonna tease at the idea of there being DLC for Tears of the Kingdom now that the game's been out for about. Like, I'd like to know what's going on too. Yeah, but they want you to buy the product. They want physical. They like buy. I guess Blu-ray would be a better term for it. But either way, they're like buy your physical copies of the stuff. Yeah, you can also just stream it. Obviously, I don't know what streaming platforms it's available on. Tears of the Kingdom sequel. Could you imagine? I don't want to hear anything Zelda. Oh, we're gonna hear something about Zelda. I think. I think it's really just. I don't think they're gonna go into big details about it. I think they're gonna spend like a minute on talking about the fact there's some DLC in the works, and maybe like just they'll just sprinkle a little bit, like that's it, and then we're gonna like, okay, moving on. I wouldn't be surprised if they talk about the fact the Apollo Justice trilogy is coming to Switch because Nintendo has been very deeply rooted in the first time releases of all the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney games. So I'm sure they'll also talk about that. That'll be in like their when they gonna go for the quick shot ones. They go, that's gonna be one of the ones like, stay tuned for. I was like, it's another trilogy from the franchise is coming type of thing. I love Wind Waker 2. Yeah, because why not port the game for the millionth time? If they port it, it better be available that you can literally just play it on the next console then. I don't want more ports that I have to buy, like just keep buying at full price every single time. Hello, Inferno. Welcome in. How you doing? We're on prediction time before the actual direct starts. I think people are going to see like this and they're going to be like, oh, I forgot I was subscribed to this guy. Unsubscribe. That's the only thing's going to end up happening. Or we could gain 2 subscribers. That's cool. 404 subscribers not found. Welcome back, Bree. I'd like to see a remaster of Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask. There's already a remaster. It's on the 3DS. Honestly, like they could just upscale. I don't really care about those games at this point because I think Majora's Mask is objectively a worse version than the 64 version. However, I do think that they could just upscale the 3DS titles because they actually are like when they're not downscaled into the 3DS's settings. Honestly, they look good. They look like if you were to say, for example, emulate the games. Not that I would ever emulate a game. Nintendo, I would never dream of doing that. But if you actually did play them, I'd like the full, like, even at 720, for example, the games look really good. It's just that they had to be really downscaled for 3DS in order for it to be able to support 3D feature and just in general to work. Well, probably could still work. I don't know. But either way, it still had to be downscaled. I just don't like the idea of porting over Majora's Mask because I do think the 3DS version, mechanically, they change a lot of mechanics and it makes the game a lot worse on the 3DS. Ocarina of Time, you could clearly tell that they didn't want to change. Clearly people thought it was like the best game of all time. Nintendo knew that it was considered one of the best games of all time. So what did they do? They said, okay, let's make it 3D. Let's make it better looking, but let's not change anything else. That's all we need to do. You look at Majora's Mask and it's like they look at it and say, that was our mistake game. We should fix it. And they made it worse because it wasn't a mistake. I'm good. Hoping for new Mario above all else. Well, the rumor is that there's a 2D Mario coming out, and I think there's there's merit to that. There's obviously merit to any rumor. I mean, there's a rumor there was a direct coming. If it's from the same source, why not? I'm predicting this is my hot take, that it's going to be Mario Maker 3. I don't want Mario Maker 3. I want a new Mario game. Like, even if it's a 2D experience. And I don't want one from the new Super Mario Brothers series. I don't want new Super Mario Brothers Switch. I want a new, like, I'd love to see like a hand-drawn 2D animated Mario Adventure. Like, with the smoothest appearance and visuals you could ever see. Like, give it almost like that Disney-esque look to the character. It would be so cool to see that, because 2D could definitely pull that off very nicely. Maybe give Mario some different mechanics. Maybe let him do his dives like he can in 3D. He can already wall jump, which he couldn't do in the older 2D games. Let him dive, well, I guess he could always ground pound in the new Super Mario Bros. Series as well. But maybe give him a few extra mechanics. Maybe he can run up to characters and punch them or kick them, dive into them. It's just the fact that 2D Mario can use more than 2 buttons. I know it's a crazy concept for Nintendo to give Mario more than jump and run. I guess sometimes spin jump, so 3 buttons. But last I checked, this controller has 4 buttons right here in the front. So, maybe use the 4th button. Use the shoulder buttons. My prediction is a new Donkey Kong Country game. I'd like that. I'd like that a lot. I would specifically like to see the return of King K. Rool and the Kremlings. I like the Snowmads. The Tiki were fine. But I really would like to see K. Rool, have his spotlight again. He deserves it. He's the Kremlings are the reason why Donkey Kong was popular. I love a new Paper Mario. I'd like to see Thousand Year Door get ported. Honestly, I just like to be able to play Thousand Year Door on something besides the GameCube. To this day, it is the hardest and least accessible game in the entire franchise. Because, technically speaking, Super Paper Mario and Color Splash are also pretty inaccessible. But if you have Super Paper Mario, you can play it on your Wii or your Wii U, and on top of that was released later. So therefore, it's probably, and on a system that sold way more consoles, so therefore there should be more. Color Splash, the only real reason why it's more accessible is because for the longest time you could have still downloaded it on the eShop. That kind of went away recently though, so I've never actually played that one. Huh. Either way, the Nintendo Switch is definitely living longer with its life cycle than the Wii U did. So, theoretically speaking, we could get another Paper Mario before the release of a new console. I don't think it's likely. Super Paper Mario was actually supposed to release on the GameCube specifically. They were actually built the entire game around the aspect that it was going to be a GameCube game, and then added the Wii features very late into the design. Said, you know what? Let's just wait until the Wii. So it's not like they haven't intentionally tried to build a Paper Mario, a second Paper Mario in the same system. Not just the waiting. We got another about 9 minutes before it happens. I'm trying to think of what's the spiciest, hottest take I can take though. Something that. What if they announced? Oh, you know what? They may announce a DLC for the Fire Emblem. What's the Fates? Is that the newest one? Ugh. It literally says Pikmin 4 in the description there. Do you think they're going to show a lot of info for it? I think there's going to be 5 minutes dedicated to it, of gameplay. And then probably 1 or 2 minutes of actual chatting about it as well. Fall Guys about Mario. That'd be cool. 40 minutes a game. What else do I think is coming? So I predicted 2D Mario. I predicted that. I think they're going to talk about a Square Enix Square Enix game from the Super Nintendo. There's a rumor that there's supposed to be an HD it's a remaster from a SNES game, and it seems like Square Enix is doing a lot of remasters from old Super Nintendo games, so I think that's going to be the case. I think they're going to show off DLC, Splatoon 3 DLC. I think they're going to talk about the fact they have DLC planned for Tears of the Kingdom. I think there's going to be like 2 Star Fox. I'm going to say they're going to announce a Star Fox game. Let's see. What else was there? I think they're going to stroke their ego a little bit about the fact that the Super Mario Brothers movie was such a booming success, and they're excited about the prospects of more movies. Like just to look at how good we are, type of thing. Let's see now. What else did I predict? I know I said a few other things before you had shown up. I'm trying to remember everything I had mentioned. What else was there? I think they're gonna touch on the on Pokemon DLC. It's Dante, by the way. Oh, I should have known that, but you know my memory's terrible. Jeff says New Yoshi's Island. We already got Crafted World. I don't see that happening. I honestly don't see that happening. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I just don't think it's happening. I hope they add Mario RPG to the online or port it for a sequel. There is a sequel. It's called Paper Mario. I'd like to see it get ported, though. There's a good chance that they do Mario RPG. I don't think it'll be added to the Super Nintendo Online service. I think they would just sell it on its own because Square Enix kind of owns a lot of the rights to that stuff. Just based on the fact that they teased at the Yoshi egg at the end of the movie, and they showed that off. Literally the end trailer, like the end. It's not end. In the trailer, they showed off the end after credit scene in the trailer for to pick up your copy now type of thing, or stream it live, or stream it now. Like I'm like, really? Like you don't do that. Why would you do that? I feel like there's something else. I think they'll talk about the Polo Justice trilogy. That's something else I said. I think there's like the Phoenix Wright franchise as a whole has had such a deep rooted connection to Nintendo specifically that Nintendo's definitely going to talk about the fact it's coming. Like I think that'll be in their quick shot. So they're going to do a quick shot of some indie games, quick shot of that, quick shot of Sonic Superstars, for example. It's been like, you know, here's a minute of this, here's a minute of this, here's a minute of this. I don't think they're gonna. I think the big conversation pieces though are going to be some of the other stuff. Also, I hope you don't mind the like quickly put together screen. I know this is basically the layout, only blue. For when I'm streaming over here on YouTube as on my gaming channel. "5 minutes and counting." Hopefully the picture quality looks good. My biggest concern is that I made this look good. Made this look well. Not even like I don't care my camera. I just want to make sure you guys can still see everything that Nintendo announces like effectively. It's literally just a blank screen right now, though. I'm more worried about when it actually starts. Not set to auto, is it? What? No auto. Let's go straight for the forward. Make sure it's good quality. Oh, and the other thing was obviously the next wave, the next booster course. I think they're going to announce. They're going to talk about the booster course, and they're going to say it's going to come out on the next Thursday. Thoughts on Mario RPG, or did I miss that? Stream froze. I think if they do talk about Mario RPG, I think they're just going to release it as a standalone game you can buy for like $20 or something stupid like that. Because Square Enix is going to like, no, we like our money. Whereas Nintendo's like, we want to put it on our platform though. I can definitely make it a point to like if if you know if you guys like this, I'll do this for like maybe other directs as well. At least major ones. I'm not very invested in partner showcases at all. I am definitely a guy that plays basically first party IPs and a few third party IPs. Like I'm not as much into the indie scene, even though there are definitely some indie games I would love to play. Like I would love to play Inscription, for example. That game is so good. I watched a playthrough of it, so there's not as much reason for me to play it unless I were to do it for a stream or something like that. Hey Mel, you made it. Welcome in. I actually do want to also just put more stuff over on this channel in general. I like just this channel is more like what I want to do just when I'm in the mood to do random stuff, like still gaming related because I like video games. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I'm in the mood to post something, not just a game like a gameplay video. Like yeah, this is here for. Like my stupid joke about the Mario Brothers movie, which ironically enough, I made that before actually watching it because I just wanted to get the video out there for timing purposes. And then I was like, oh, you know what? The movie was actually not as good as I thought it was going, or like as good as people said it was. It was definitely a love letter, but it was fine. Something about a Mario Odyssey game, Pikmin or more. Can't decide if you're going back to sleep. Didn't you like get 8 hours of sleep? Right. All right, we got 1 minute left. I was like really paranoid after I told everyone I'm going to go live like 30 minutes beforehand that I was going to sleep through my time and like not wake up until it was almost time to start. And as a result, I was up probably an hour-ish before I was even planning to go live. Probably more than an hour beforehand. Like, cool. I got like 5.5 or 6 hours of sleep as a result. I'm like mad at myself. And let's begin. You can't get to it unless you use the link. Should be. Here we go. You have to let me know whether the audio sounds good, by the way. Look at that, Pokemon. Right off the bat, I told you they were going to do Pokemon. Morning, Lindsay. You guys are just in time. That is true. This is Ria Show and not Ria Show Gaming. That looks like a Bokoblin base. Clearly I've been playing too much Tears of the Kingdom. Turn up a little bit? Okay. Let me know if that sounds good. I like that character design. More so the older one. The younger one looks a little dorky. Ooh, I like the outfit. I forgot there's new outfits, which is nice because I don't like the limitations. I was correct in the Pokemon. I was correct in the Pokemon. What's up, Brett? I think these three look so stupid. They look nerd. That seriously looks like a base for like Bokoblins or something though. Real hack the Nintendo? No, nothing like that. This I think is a part of Wave 2, isn't it? I say, this looks like it's supposed to be Foghorn Leghorn. All done up in nice duds. I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about it coming back. Like, I wasn't super into the DLC for Sword and Shield, but I did like Scarlet and Violet a lot more than Sword and Shield, so, you know, maybe. Ah, Metagross. Would be nice. It's nice to see him come back. I like Metagross. Flygon, my boy Flygon. Oh yeah, the terrestrialization turtle. The Terra Turtle. Plan for fall, plan for... That's actually really close. I think there's a bigger gap on the Sword and Shield releases.
I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll also be joining today.
Just making sure everything looks nice.
That was the latest trailer for the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, the paid DLC for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. The first half of the trailer took place at a festival in the countryside.
The first DLC really does look kind of interesting. I like the setting, the style.
A futuristic academy in the middle of the ocean. More details on this DLC will be available in the future.
Yeah.
And after today's Nintendo Direct, a special event will be held in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon
Friend
Violet.
ball, nice.
We hope you'll participate in it.
Shiny
Okay,
test form.
let's see our first batch of headlines.
That's admittedly kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Sonic Superstars. I told you it was going to be in the one shot, like the quick stuff. I am live here. Welcome in, Josh.
Spin dashing into a brand new 2D side-scrolling game, Sonic Superstars. 12 brand new zones away.
Oh, that is much.
Speed through
This is
beautiful
much better of a
worlds
show
as
off than
Sonic.
the actual trailer they had for Superstars.
Take to the skies as Tails. Scale walls and glide as
You're at the end of the
Knuckles.
channel.
Or swing a
Feel free to
powerful hammer
post that on
as
the-
Amy Rose. By harnessing the incredible power of the Chaos Emeralds, you can summon a storm of clones.
Oh, that is weird.
Uncover hidden secrets. And so much more.
So are the Chaos Emeralds just your power-ups in this
For
game
the
then?
First time in the series, local co-op is available for up to 4 players.
Local? Really?
Combine your power and take on the evil
That's-
Dr. Eggman.
That's a bit of a killer in my opinion.
Sonic Superstars
I
launches
still
on the
want to play
Nintendo
the game.
Switch
I'm still
system
excited for the
this
game, but
fall.
I really wanted it to be.
A cozy life is just around the corner.
Oh well.
Welcome to Palia. In this free-to-play adventure
Right?
sim,
Imagine making local.
create the idyllic life of your dreams alongside in-game characters and players from all over the world. Build houses, decorate your home plot, grow crops in your garden, and more.
I have.
Play with other residents in online co-op or
I
carve out
mean,
your blissful
it just
life
occurred to me.
solo.
What's a Nintendo Direct without more farming games? Like, what is with
Plenty of
this?
life beyond the village. Set off on a vast journey to uncover Palia's many mysteries. Or just kick back and relax at home. How you live is entirely up to you. What kind of coziness will you choose? Palia is free to play and launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Better turn it down on my actual speaker so that way.
Ignite your heart.
Going, huh?
The Phantom Thieves return in this
tactical-
tactical spin-off of Persona 5.
Was it announced? I guess
When the
that's
group
fair. It's
ends
still
up
funny they're
with
talking
an
about farming
unfamiliar
games, though. It just strikes me as
They
really
must join
funny.
forces with a revolutionary named Arena to combat the armies that have taken control.
You know, one of the nice things about the Persona franchise is that every time a new Persona game comes out,
unleash an attack up close from afar. or
it
using
seems
a
like they're
persona.
like, how can we like really milk this for a bunch of like side spin-off style games?
Knock enemies down to perform another action called One More. Then surround your foes and take them out with dramatic flair using the new all-out attack, Triple Threat.
Yeah, I know that that's the case, but like, here's the thing though, like with something like Sonic Superstars is that Sonic games, there's Sonic moves and the characters move fast, so like having all those zooming around and being limited within like such a small screen really is a problem in my opinion.
When Persona 5 Tactica launches on Nintendo Switch, November 17th.
I'm sure some people are excited for this. I'm rather indifferent about it myself.
Please check your local retailers. Step into a Saturday morning cartoon. Calling all heroes for the first-person roguelike adventure, Myth Force. Enter a high-fantasy world inspired
I like the
by
style.
Saturday morning cartoons of the past.
I'm sure people that are into roguelikes will appreciate this. I do not. Anything good yet?
Treacherous tombs and cryptic castles.
No, nothing super major. The biggest takeaway is that apparently Sonic Superstars does not have online co-op, only local, and that really annoys me.
You can find treasure to help boost your character's abilities, weapons, and more.
This is kind of cool.
Up to 4 brave heroes can
There's a
share
Persona,
the adventure in online
Persona 5 like
Drop in and
tactic
out at
game,
any
which is
time as you face
probably
the many
fun for
perils ahead.
fans of it.
By the power of teamwork. Myth Force.
Did they just make a He-Man reference? That definitely looks like the He-Man logo, to be fair.
This Splatfest is going to be pretty sweet.
Oh, this isn't the DLC. I mean, to be fair, that was more of a Sega thing than anything else.
The next Splatfest for the Splatoon 3 game has been confirmed. Okay, Squids, here's the theme. Which flavor of ice cream is best?
Why is chocolate not an option? Vanilla, strawberry, and mint chip?
This Splatfest will be held during the dates shown on screen.
I need to play some more Splatoon 3.
These choices are delicious. Guide your favorite flavor to victory. Plus, get splatting and themed battles with challenges. More Splat-tastic events are on the way.
That's cool.
Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
I know the summer series just hit too. More Pokemon. Is this the Pokemon Cafe game, like in 3D?
To promote an even stronger bond between the people and Pokemon of Rhyme City,
Oh, this is Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
I proclaim this day the start of Pokemon Friendship Week.
Tim Goodman,
It is.
Pikachu. You two are the ideal detective duo.
Wow, like they really redid this.
Disguises are a key part of detective work.
Quit goofing off and investigate.
So much for my coffee. Something tells me this is just the beginning.
I don't know anyone that's only watched the movie and never played the game. They're gonna be like, that's not Ryan. I never actually finished this game on the 3DS. I was enjoying it, but I just kind of stopped playing for some reason. So I like the idea that they have it again, but
There is something the two of you must know.
You too. Based on our deductions, the culprit is clear, isn't it? A bolt of brilliance. The name's Pikachu, and I'm what you might call a great detective.
returns.
I sure
Oh,
wish somebody would bring me some coffee.
interesting.
That was Detective
That's not
Pikachu
right.
Returns.
I knew you guys would all say that.
Looks like he still loves coffee.
I think that the game, like the game, made people say Danny DeVito would make the perfect choice for Detective Pikachu. Like that was the original thing. Like everyone wanted Danny DeVito to play the role, but then it's like, oh, Ryan Reynolds instead. So you know, that's cool. Okay, I'm legitimately shocked by this. Oh, I can't believe they're actually. This is the game they're doing. Wow. Look at the chibi looks on them. This looks really cool. I'm like, that's so fascinating. I can't wait to see some of the. There's like new mechanics. I see them over there. I'm a little speechless. I would never have thought this was the game getting remastered. I really did not consider this as one of the options. The visuals look really nice for the record. Like, I like the fact that they're giving this like a really much like a more today's day and age like stylization to it too. Because the Mario characters do look a little different now than they used to. Not much has changed about them over the years, but enough. I'm gonna be streaming this for like the 5th time on is what's gonna happen. Ooh, that's right before my
Originally
birthday.
released on Super NES, Super Mario RPG returns with brand
before
new
my birthday.
graphics.
Whether you played the original game or not, why not take the opportunity to jump into the very first RPG in the Mario series?
Mr. Koizumi, that last trailer featured Mario, but he's not the only one getting a game.
Dumb, tiny, chubby Mario W. Yeah, I know. Like, it's funny how much nicer that looks compared to like Pokemon's chibi form. What are we looking
That's
at?
right. Princess Peach will star as the main character in a brand new game. When she steps on this particular spot on stage,
I can't believe. Who was it? Was it Brett or was it Josh that said the new Princess Peach game? Or Will? Like,
that's all we'll show for now. We'll share more details at a later date.
I'm legitimately shocked.
Mr.
I'm
Koizumi,
legitimately shocked. I'm legitimately
There's
shocked.
actually something else.
I would not have guessed that.
A visually enhanced version of Luigi's Mansion.
You
Dark
did.
Moon,
I was gonna say, like, I knew one.
originally released on Nintendo
Now this is like the
3DS,
least
is in
popular
development.
Luigi's Mansion, but it's
We
my
hope you
favorite.
look
I
forward
love
to
this
seeing more
Luigi's
of
Mansion
Luigi's Ghost League
so much. I love the
adventures.
idea that this is coming to the Switch.
Both games will launch next year.
That's Dark Moon. That is
Mario,
Dark Moon.
Princess Peach, and Luigi. Looks like Mario fans have a lot of games to look forward to.
Yes, yes
More
we do.
details will be shared in the
excited.
future. All right, let's see some more headlines.
Back to the headline.
Become Gotham City's ultimate protector.
So is this like the Arkham trilogy?
Wake up, Mr. Wayne. We have much to discuss. I want you to know the
Or
fear
is this-
that is coming.
Is this just the?
Is
Oh, this is the
beginning
trilogy.
of the
Okay.
end for you, Dark Knight.
I think this is cool. I never got to play through the 3rd game in the series, and as a result, I would like to see this. This is a trilogy I'm fairly excited about.
Today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
Soon I will command
Turn up a little,
forces
please. I've
beyond
turned it
your
up like so much already.
I've waited long enough.
Bear with me.
Dies tonight.
There, that's as loud as I can make it.
This place is dangerous.
Oh, I guess I could do that. That might help.
I like it. Gotham would be
Or you could say the fact I can turn it up on my end.
Buddy.
I believe that was the idea.
Spider-Mag, welcome in. I'll probably get this just because I have not played the 3rd game alone, and I loved the 1st game, and I really liked the 2nd game.
You're always welcome here.
No love for Arkham Origins. It wasn't made by the same studio, to be fair.
Arkham Trilogy launches on Nintendo
So
Switch.
that's
this
definitely
fall.
a factor towards why, you know, at least that would be my guess.
Play your cards right, mercenary.
They announced this back in February too, didn't
Lead
they?
your mercenaries through cursed dungeons in the lands of Gloomhaven. Your tactical prowess is all that
I'm excited
stands
for the Dark
between
Moon remake.
riches
Dark Moon was actually
and
my
certain
favorite
death.
of the
This adaptation
Luigi
of the
Mansion
hit
games.
board
I know it's the
game
least
features
popular, but
turn-based card
I
battles
personally
with RPG elements.
there's definitely some
Unleash
flaws to it,
deadly
but I think
combos
that the
and
strong
bring
points in it
doom
were
upon
like
your foes.
really good.
But beware, exhaustion is close at hand. Choose from 17 different mercenaries, brave over 260
Did they
grueling
remake the
missions,
original? I
and
thought they did.
master over 1,000
They did for the
abilities.
3DS, I guess.
Hone your deck, set up synergies, and gain every advantage to survive. Grit your teeth and earn your keep when Gloomhaven launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 18th. Pre-orders for the Mercenaries
Yay.
and Gold Editions begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I was right about this. Going back to the Mario RPG, I was right that it was a Square Enix game. I just was like, it was just the one I least predicted, and nobody cares about this. I hope there was one particular boss in Dark Moon that a lot of people had a lot of frustration towards, and I hopefully they like cleaned up that part. The fourth area's boss. Oh, they include Wave 5 with Trail? Oh, they're definitely going to. They're going to talk about it. They'll probably finish on it just because it's an easy, like, everyone will be happy type of response. Okay, I said no one's going to care, but clearly Latasha. The ice one, yes. I'm half interested. Okay, clearly I don't know anyone's opinion.
In a world without
I'm just saying it's like more of the same thing.
One day, a once peaceful realm was silenced by its king. Now, 7 wordless warriors will rise.
Wordless warriors.
In
What
this
an interesting
action
way of
RPG,
saying silent
These
protagonists.
heroes bound by fate must work together
The
to
wordless
explore
warriors.
the abyss and find the secluded king. However, with its ever-changing dungeons and powerful
XE games,
foes,
they always make solid
conquering the
games, but this
abyss
looks more like a
will be
mobile
no
game.
easy feat. Wield weapons like swords, bows, magic, and more.
Real
to
weapons like
survive
swords,
this
bows,
deadly
and magic.
chasm.
Oh, I remember using magic
After
back
you
in
return
high
to
school.
base, materials you've collected
Really dealt with all my
will help
bullies.
you cultivate resources and forge new items. Repeated forays into the abyss will enable you to grow stronger.
Worthless?
and
Maybe it
dive
was
deeper.
worthless. You know what? I was assuming wordless. I think worthless might have been right as well.
Your guide on this journey is the kingdom's sorrowful princess.
Hey,
encased
Kip Rocker,
in a
welcome in.
crystal of her own
Glad to see ya.
tears. And through a mysterious
Welcome
power,
on in.
her voice reverberates in the hearts of the silent warriors. Why did the king steal the world's words? And what awaits the warriors?
No,
in
it's
the
words.
depths of the
Wordless
abyss?
warrior. Okay.
Silent Hope dives onto Nintendo Switch October 3rd.
That looked fine, but
Sparks will fly in these Nintendo Switch games.
Fire and Rabbits.
Cast spells and
Oh,
cultivate
okay,
your
never mind.
best
I was
life
wrong.
in Faith
I thought it was
Farm.
like Sparks of Hope.
Make use of magic to complete tasks.
Ah, yes,
and
the
fend
other
off
farming
mischievous
adventure
foes.
game.
Enrich your farm to help your character flourish. Decorate your space to improve your stats for the day ahead. And
I'm
enchant
not
your
Hip Rocker
friends
saying my name.
locally or
I may
online
forget
in
what
4-player co-op.
Hip Rocker is.
Faith Farm launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch September 8th. Pre-orders including an in-game bonus are available now.
I don't know. I usually
Nintendo
trust the English
eShop.
speaker better.
Zoom into wild racing action.
Fair.
With Hot Wheels Unleashed
You're
2
like fluent, though.
turbocharged. Choose from over 130 vehicles and pull off outrageous stunts to avoid obstacles, find shortcuts, and knock your rivals
Would you like
out
a
of the
guess?
way.
I like
Unleash your
Kent.
creativity by
I like the idea of,
modifying your vehicles and building your own
I like the
tracks.
idea of Hot
Race
Wheels game,
locally
honestly.
with friends in split-screen co-op.
This looks cool.
Plus, up to 12 players can hit the track online. Grab the wheel when this game speeds onto the Nintendo Switch system October 19th. Get your chassis looking classy in Manic Mechanics.
Hot Wheels leading the
Grab a
way.
part, fix it up, and toss it over. Repair
I'm still more
vehicles
likely to
quickly
miss your
earn
things, though.
points in
That's fair.
Solo play or 4-player co-op. But watch out for treacherous pits, pesky UFOs, and other workplace hazards. Manic Mechanics launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch July 13. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Introducing the second paid DLC for Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of
That's
Hope.
what I was expecting when I saw Sparks.
Mario and friends journey to a musical planet filled with new areas to
voila.
explore
Oh my
and
goodness.
new enemies to battle. What else will they find in this world of melodies?
I love the
This
fact
new
that the
DLC,
Mario and
The Last
Rabbids universe,
Spark Hunter, launches
specifically Mario
later
and
today.
Rabbids, feels like it's just like the entire
Demo
staff
of
made
the
their
main
OCs
game is
into the
available
Mario
now
games.
on Nintendo eShop.
This is my Mario OC, do not steal.
Monsters! You really think you stand a chance against us?
What is this awful looking game?
You intend to take arms against me?
Very well.
Look at that, that animation looks terrible.
Unable to harm monsters. What? What the?
You're going to have to become a monster wrangler.
Not Monster Rancher. Because that is, okay. I liked Mario and Rabbids the first game just fine, but I was done it, like bored of it by the time I was at the end. Like I streamed that originally. I was just like, eh. The second one does look better, to be fair. I like the voice acting so extra. I've never liked anything from the Dragon Quest series, to be fair. But this game looks bad.
Hero is here.
That was Dragon Quest Monsters, the Dark Prince from Square Enix.
Yeah, I'm kind of very meh on that as
What
well.
kind of journey will you take to become the master of monster kind? Please be on the lookout for more info in the future.
Next, we have more news on a certain game with plant-like creatures.
I'm surprised they didn't lead with Pikmin. I guess they led with Pikmin on the February one, so that makes sense, I guess.
Welcome to the Rescue Corps. As its newest recruit, you'll venture to a mysterious
looks very
planet
pretty.
with all sorts of life forms. There, you'll meet
You're
plant-like
inside
creatures
someone's
called
kitchen?
Pikmin. And
That's
the adorable rescue
Really
pup,
cool. That's
Ochi.
like unbelievably cool.
Boy. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, repair the damaged Rescue Corps spaceship and save any castaways you find. All right, let's explore together. Once plucked, Pikmin are ready for action. Blow your whistle to gather them and have them follow you. Throw your little buds at things, and they'll start working for you.
I like the building of the bridge
Ochi
in
will
Pikmin
also
3, so I'm
prove
glad
to
they're
be a
doing that.
great canine
Like, it looks
companion.
cool.
He can carry items with Pikmin. Or smash obstacles in your way. And if you need a flotation device, well,
I want to know what's going on with the whole, like,
There you
inside
go.
a household thing.
Ochi can even stand up to the wildest creatures.
That's not how you
Lots
attack a
of
ballboard.
Treasures scattered around the planet to fix the spaceship's radar and open up new areas to explore. Exploration isn't limited to the surface, though. Why not take the plunge?
Okay, so this is something they didn't
underground?
include in 3 that was introduced in 2. And I thought maybe, like,
Environment awaits.
people liked it, but it was very divisive on,
Unusual
like,
contraptions.
the underground stuff was very
Native
all over the
creatures.
place for people's opinion. All those
And
bugs.
even more
Look at that
treasures are
jiggle
around
physics.
every corner.
Jiggle, jiggle.
You might unexpectedly find some castaways, too.
That is Louis, and
Hey, wait a
you should just
minute.
leave him there.
This leafy individual just nabbed the castaway. You've got to stop him.
So Olimar's the villain?
It's time for a Dandori battle. Embrace the art of Dandori by strategically issuing commands to your Pikmin and
So they included
Ochi.
versus mode
Collect
basically
more objects than your
into the
opponent
story. That's
within the
kind of
time
cool.
limit to win and save the
The
castaway.
Devs Pikmin edition. To be fair, Pikmin did it first.
By rescuing castaways, you'll be able to do more activities back at base camp, which is
It's like
right
that
next to
anti-Mario
your spaceship.
Sunshine.
Train Ochi and teach him new skills.
Wow, they really want to play up the whole you get a pet dog in this, don't they? I thought it was
Or
going to be
build
kind of like
new
a
equipment and items
on
to help
occasion
make
type of thing.
exploration more manageable.
That's fair.
For the first time in the Pikmin series, you can eventually set out for night expeditions. But there's a catch.
That's
Nightfall sends creatures into a frenzy, so stay alert. Thankfully, you'll come across the new Glow Pikmin, which only appear at night.
they're just the dead ones. They're just all the
Find
dead ones. All of them are
luminals
killed
that
over all the
produce
games.
Valuable glow sap. These mounds also attract various wildlife, so use Glow Pikmin to drive them away and protect the luminals. Many more surprises await on this uncharted planet. But with the Pikmin and Ochi by your side, no challenge
Those are
is too big.
Those look more like Pokemon,
or
not
too
Pikmin
small.
enemies. Oh, our Pikmin are back. That's cool.
Pikmin 4.
Releasing next
In
month.
past
Thought
Pikmin
it was this
games,
month for
you
some
had to
reason.
return to your spaceship before sundown. However, in this latest entry, you can now venture out at night.
I'm still convinced those Pikmin are just
We
the
hope
dead
you can
ones.
lead the Pikmin on your expedition.
I noticed they haven't shown off pink Pikmin.
We have even
I think they were
more
probably too
Pikmin
broken.
news to share. HD versions of the first two Pikmin games, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will
So
launch
glad.
on Nintendo eShop later today.
Cool. Yeah, you can get the digital versions now. I'm so glad
Plus,
I
ahead of the
had like
game's release, a demo of Pikmin
That's
4
nice.
will be available on Nintendo eShop on June 28th.
that's why I said I
The
admittedly
demo can be enjoyed even if you've never played
I
a
had
game in
thought
the
it
Pikmin
was
series
this month
before,
for some reason.
so we
I
hope
admit
you'll try
that
it out when it releases.
I was mistaken.
Okay, let's see a few more headlines.
The renowned series of stealth action games is infiltrating Nintendo Switch as Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1. This compilation includes Metal Gear Solid,
I've never actually played the Metal Gear
infiltrate and
Solid
regain
games.
control of Shadow Moses Island. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Locate and retrieve a deadly amphibious weapon. Metal Gear Solid 3,
Isn't that-
Snake Eater.
you play as a
Survive
different
the
character in each
jungle
game,
and
though?
confront your former mentor. You can also enjoy the games that started the series, Metal Gear and Metal
Val.
Gear
Welcome
2, Solid Snake, as well as the NES versions of both Metal Gear and Snake's Revenge.
On their Snake's butt.
This compilation also contains the first Metal Gear Solid digital graphic novel and its sequel. Additional content includes screenplay books and master books with story and character info, strategy guides for each game, and a digital soundtrack. Metal Gear Solid Master
think they're gonna
Collection
announce-
Volume 1 launches on Nintendo Switch
I mean, it's not like it's-
October 24th.
They do digital
Pre-orders begin
Nintendo Switch
today
Online stuff
on
throughout the
Nintendo
course of the year
eShop.
anyways without the direct,
first
so I wouldn't be
three
surprised they
Metal
don't
Gear
bother.
Solid games will also be available separately on Nintendo eShop. It's time to survive.
New Castlevania game?
Steal Thyself. Vampire Survivors is
This looks so
coming to
stupid.
Nintendo
This
Switch.
looks so mindlessly
Do you
stupid.
have what it takes to survive a 30-minute onslaught of monsters?
30 minutes, I would get bored after 10.
Stay on the move to avoid enemies and attack automatically with your weapons. Seems easy at first, right? But swarms of increasingly stronger monsters will appear the longer you survive. By getting treasure chests from defeated enemies or by leveling up, you'll acquire weapons and
Yeah,
upgrades
honestly,
for
this
your
is
character.
out of
So
all
shape
the games
them
they've
as
shown
you
off.
see
This
fit.
this
Plus,
looks like
up
the
to
one that
4
I would
players can now
literally
play
get bored of the
together
quickest.
in couch co-op. What other horrors lie in store?
You say they should have saved it for
Find
last,
out
but the fact they
when
haven't
Vampire
makes me wonder what they really are.
Survivors launches on the Nintendo
They end on
Switch
Mario
system,
Kart. That's not that
August
exciting.
17th.
It's like everyone's happy type of thing. They should have led with
Music and
whatever.
pigeons?
It's fine.
Sounds pretty cool.
There should be a mobile.
pigeon.
I agree. That should have been a
You
mobile
heard
game.
that right. Play online in this rhythm battle royale and aim to be the last bird standing. Up to 30 players can ruffle each other's feathers in musical minigames.
That's like so stupid.
Copy the leader's actions perfectly in Yes, Commander. Fire a slingshot to play music in
Give us the first 10 minutes.
Piano Shooter.
Good announcements.
Race and fly to the rhythm in To the Sky and
So
more.
dumb.
With over 20 minigames, you're in for an impeccably good time.
Impeccable because of the
Get
pigeon
ready to
tech.
shake those pigeon tails when Headbangers Rhythm Royale bops its way onto Nintendo Switch October 31st. Ready, set, yo!
Like yo-yo?
Penny
Yo?
is on the run, entangled in a chaotic audition that veered way off script. She's managed to make some powerful enemies and a newly animated friend. In this 3D platforming adventure from the team behind Sonic Mania, you'll
I was gonna say,
explore
that
the
actually
bright and
looks-
colorful world of
Once I actually saw the
Macaroon
gameplay part.
and help Penny and Yo-Yo escape the clutches of the
Okay,
grouchy
the art style
Emperor
looks
Eddie.
terrible, but
Perform stylish
mechanically speaking, this actually looks really
acrobatic
cool.
tricks
This looks
to avoid Eddie's
like a
massive
really
horde
interesting
of
game mechanically.
Pushy penguins. And power up Yo-Yo to protect Penny from
It
foul
looks
play.
kind of.
You can also put your speed running skills to the
Ugly,
test
but
in time attack mode.
the gameplay
to
looks
unlock special items, complete secret stages, and more. This is your big break, after all. Take the stage when Penny's Big Breakaway launches on Nintendo Switch early next year. Rev up for Wave 5.
All right, now I'm excited to know what they're finishing on.
A brand new course is racing into Wave 5 of the Mario Kart 8
Ooh, that's
Deluxe
cool. I
Booster
like
Course
this.
Pass DLC.
I want to race around in some of the
Introducing Squeaky
stanky,
Clean Sprint.
ugly.
More characters are also being added.
I told you, Petey. I knew it was going to be Petey Piranha.
Petey Piranha.
Hating Petey Piranha.
From Mario Kart 7, Wiggler.
That's not.
And from Mario Kart Tour, Kamek.
Comic? Who in the world says comic? Okay.
Wave 5 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game zooms onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack
Okay,
members
this summer.
can enjoy
Well,
this
it's
DLC
technically
at no
summer as
additional
of
cost.
today, isn't it?
The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
I'm excited about Kamek.
Two worlds,
Comic.
one fateful encounter. A remake of the second Star Ocean game, complete with new graphics that fuse 2D and 3D, is on the way. After a mission goes wrong,
That looks cool.
Federation Officer Claude is stranded on an undeveloped planet. There, he meets
You can't get
Reyna,
new courses?
who possesses mystical powers.
I'm just
Was
saying,
it fate
it's like
or
who wants to
mere
race around someone's
coincidence?
stanky bathroom?
Soon
Is all.
after, the two get entangled.
No,
in a
I'm about.
sinister
Honestly, the
plot
new
within
course
the
looks cool.
galaxy. In this science fantasy RPG, select either Claude or Reyna as your hero and play through the story from their perspective. You'll also meet over a dozen potential allies from all walks of life. During your adventure, the hero you chose and the decisions you make will have an impact on who can be recruited to your cause.
The enemy, is it?
Battles take place in real time, and skills can
It
be
looks
performed
fine.
with a single button.
Okay, that looks cool. But those looks very button mashy.
New combat features in this remake include stunning enemies with chain attacks.
Like this looks like a game I
and
played
having
beforehand
allies
called
not in your current party unleash
what was it?
follow-up attacks. Letting
Project
you
Cross
map
Zone,
out
I think it was
strategic
called.
battles in your favor.
Like you just have to time
As
the
you search for a way
start of the
home,
combo, and
an
then you just
ancient
basically mash
prophecy will
buttons throughout it.
unfold, and your destiny will be awakened.
No, I just showed the one new
Save the
course.
planet in Star Ocean,
yeah,
the second
nothing
story
else.
arc, launching on Nintendo Switch November 2nd. It's time to move it, Wario style. Get ready for more micro game mayhem in the latest WarioWare game.
I'm sure WarioWare fans are going to be.
Hold two Joy-Con controllers, then action. Move your body to take on a
I
flurry of lightning
never
fast
particularly
micro
cared
games.
for WarioWare games
What you
myself.
do
I played the first one and
how
beat that,
you
and that was
move
it.
depends on the micro game. React quickly with the right movement, and you'll be on the road to victory.
Excellent!
If you've got 2 pairs of controllers, play with a friend in local co-op. Sync up your actions to beat each microgame. Plus, up to 4 players can live it up across various minigames in
I don't know, they
party
still
mode.
sell, but obviously
For
they keep
example,
making more of them.
this
Like,
dicey
clearly
board
they still
game is
sell
gonna
just
keep
fine.
you on your toes. Get your body moving in over
Wow, that seems
200 lightning-fast microgames. In WarioWare, Move It! Launching
Yeah,
on
like,
the
move it
Nintendo
out of my
Switch
way.
system November 3rd.
I don't want to play it.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
Wario World
eShop.
2. Wario World was fun. All right,
Why aren't you
here it is.
saying
This
anything?
is our final
He
announcement.
was so into it.
A teaser
I
or
didn't
something.
Want to interrupt. Anyway, this is the latest WarioWare game. You'll use your entire body to
Please tell
strike
me this is
different
not
poses
the big talking
and
point
complete
that they're going to go
microgames.
out on.
We have a few more things to share.
Few more
Families can join the fun at Nintendo Live 2023.
things. That's not games.
Play
That's
games.
concerning, actually.
Enjoy live performances, take photos with some of your favorite characters, and more. Plus, cheer on your favorite players in 2 championships. Eligible attendees can also compete in on-site tournaments and participate in a last chance qualifier.
I mean, not that I'll ever
This
get to be a
all-ages
part of it, but that's
celebration
cool.
is free and will take place September 1st through 4th in Seattle, Washington. Registration for Nintendo Live 2023 ends June 22nd. Head over to the official website and enter the random drawing for a chance to receive tickets. PAX West badge holders interested in attending can visit the official PAX West website for more details. Those not selected will have another chance to attend with the 3 Challenge Cups this summer. The top 10 players from each will get tickets. Please visit the official website for more details. See you there!
A vast number of players are enjoying their time in Hyrule in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, which released last month. Thank you all very much. An amiibo figure of Link from the game was released to coincide with the game's launch.
New amiibo?
New amiibo of Zelda and Ganondorf are planned to be released this holiday. We hope you're looking forward to them.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
All right, what are you going out on? It is a new 2D Mario.
Onward and upward.
This looks different. This is. I don't think this is supposed to be a part of the new Super Mario Brothers series. I think it's. It's Super Mario Brothers Return to Dreamland. What's up, Fumes? This looks really silly. Oh my god, this looks like Yoshi's Island meets Mario. It's basically Mario World, but you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what? Screw that flagpole too. A Wonder Seed. Super Mario Brothers Wonder. This feels like it's supposed to be an evolution of the New Super Mario Brothers series. You can play as Peach. That's cool. And Daisy. Daisy's actually playable in a mainline game. That is cooler. That is cooler than it has any business being. That is way cooler than it has any business being. That is unbelievably cooler than it should be. Can you play as Yoshi as well? As ride him? So is this?
Wowie zowie! That Goomba looks so well then.
That looks so stupid. Well then. Clearly Mario's let himself
That was
go.
the brand new 2D side-scrolling Mario game, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. When you touch a Wonder Flower, expect the unexpected. The ground could start moving, or you might turn into something
What
different.
Mario just turns into the old long cat meme.
There were also flowers talking. Daisy is playable. And Mario became an elephant at the end. A lot of things happened. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
I have no clip feature
Thank you
for
for watching.
like, something like this. And that's it right there. That's the whole thing. Power Up doesn't look dumb enough. 2 out of 10. This is just Nintendo on shrooms. Honestly, that Direct had a lot going on. But it was a good one. Like, I actually think this was a very good Direct. I think they covered like clearly if you're a Mario fan, there's games like this was a very much a like there's a new Princess Peach game coming out, a remake of Mario RPG, a new 2D Mario game, a new Wario game. Like you don't like they clearly first party wise they had a lot of stuff. Like this felt like it was no Metroid 0 to 10. Yeah, I'm a little bit shocked by that, but I'd still say they did a pretty good, impressive job of talking about a lot of stuff. This was good. Pigeon game of the year. I mean, the Pigeon game is also really funny. I like legitimately think there's was a lot to be like excited for if you're a Nintendo fan. A lot of the stuff they were also doing that was third party was ports of very good games or very silly looking games. Like I actually think that Yo-Yo game looks really good. Like mechanically, it looks like a really good game. The game visually looks like it's an indie game, and it probably is technically an indie game. I don't think there was any major, franchise that like or any major company attached to the name, but they said it was made from the same people that made Sonic Mania, which is very reassuring because they clearly know how to make a good game. And you know what? The Sonic game had better visuals on how good the game looks, and then they said it was local co-op only, and I'm just like, why? Just saw the Wave 5 course. Interesting. Wave 5 course looks, it looks all right. I mean, there's only one thing. I'm happy about the fact they have Kamek. I'm not happy that Petey Piranha is back. I think Wiggler is always a funny choice. A game with good mechanics will win me. And that's the thing. Like, my biggest concern is when the game visually doesn't look polished. It doesn't mean that although good game mechanics, are the game mechanics polished or not? It's kind of like one can sometimes bleed into the other for my curiosity. I'm going to be spending a lot of money on many of these games. Harry Speedo has returned just for you. Yeah. You mean Petey's? Yeah. Not shocked, no Metroid news again. Overall, I'm not excited about most of the game's announcements. But I'm stoked for Pikmin 4. Gonna get Super Mario RPG, and Metal Gear Solid announcement was a surprise. Wonder looks fun. I'm very excited about Wonder. I really like the idea of it. Looks stylistically different enough from the new Super Mario Brothers series that I'm very excited for what it'll offer for a gameplay experience. I'm hoping it'll support online support as well. Prepare the Platypus Everywhere Speedo. Probably. That Pigeon game looks like, I'm probably not going to get it, but it looks hilarious. It looks really funny. If this was supposed to be like, so this is like the equivalent of their E3 Direct. Like if there was an E3 this year and it didn't get canceled, and this was their Direct, it would have been a little underwhelming, but as a direct on its own, it's pretty solid. I don't know. I mean, they did it for new Super Mario 3D, or not 3D World. They did it for Mario 3D World. So it's possible. I don't know. One can dream that they'll be actually up with the times. Still, yeah. Again, like I think that was a good direct. Was it the best direct? No, probably not the best, but it was good. It really did pan to their fans more than anything else. And as a fan, I really am excited about that. I like the idea of the Arkham trilogy being available. That's a nice trilogy to finally have available on a Nintendo console, because I think originally it was only Asylum that was ever available, so that's cool. But yeah, if you guys like this type of stuff, I would definitely like to maybe do more stuff like this. Obviously, this channel gets used very sparingly, very sporadically, but for the right reasons, I'll do it. I'll use it more. Otherwise, I guess that's all I really have for the actual thing here. So I think I'll call it. Maybe I'll make a post about it, but yeah, you guys have a good one. Bye.